Hi and welcome back to Sarah and Yoga. Today I have a quicker sequence for you working on the hips and the legs. This is something that I do as a stress release and when I'm short on time, but I really want to feel the effects of my yoga practice off the mat. So jump on your mat, tie up your hair, grab a water and let's get into it. Okay, so to begin with, we're going to go through 2 sun salutations to start to warm up the body. So inhaling, sweeping the hands up overhead, fingertips touch. Exhale, release, swan diving the hands down to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, neck is nice and long. Exhale, release. I'm going to do this a few times. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Once more, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands down and step back, coming into high plank, going through your chaturanga. So inhaling in to prepare, exhaling, lowering down, low plank. Inhaling, upward facing dog. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Just start to walk the dog here. Moving your body. Just warming up, seeing how it feels. That was my hip cracking. So just walking the dog, pressing the hands down firmly into the mat. Fingertips are spread. Hands are flush on your mat. Inhaling in through the nose. Exhaling out through the nose. One more deep breath, coming to a place of stillness. Bending those knees if you need to extend your spine. Inhaling in. Exhaling out. Really bending those knees now, looking forward to where you want to go. Step or hop to the front of your mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, sweeping the arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. Going through this time following your breath and going one breath to one move. So this will really get the heart rate going. Sweeping the arms overhead, inhaling in. Exhale, swan diving down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step or hop it back to the back of your mat, high plank. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. 3 deep breaths here. Close down your eyes and just see how your body feels today. Know that every day you're allowed to feel different and there's nothing wrong with that. You might be low in energy. Maybe you're bouncing off the walls with energy. Just coming into your body and noticing how you feel. Perhaps emotionally you're feeling quite tired or stressed, sad or happy. And there's no need to change any of it. It's just becoming aware. Inhaling, sweeping the right leg up. Exhale, bringing it through, knee to nose, holding here, holding that core in, and then placing your right foot by your left wrist, right knee by right wrist, lowering that back leg down, and just turning and looking at your back leg to see that it's straight. Taking a deep inhale in, looking up, Lifting the chest up to the sky, opening up, getting a nice back bend in there. And then exhale and start to lower the hands down. So coming into Pigeon Pose. If I've only got 10 minutes to do a quick yoga session, then I love doing this one. Really stretches in through the psoas muscle. And it just helps loosen up that entire hip area, which for me, I love. Helps me feel like I'm getting rid of stress. If you want to, reaching the hands, walking them out further, lowering down. Finding your breath. Using your inhale. Exhale, what is that? Using your inhale to send fresh oxygen to where you can feel it. And this is allowing you to release, relax into the pose, acknowledging where you can feel it and that that's fine. That you don't have to tell yourself that that hurts or that's painful or I need to get out of this. Just breathing into it and then exhaling and releasing. Deep breaths. Slowly walking the palms back up, coming up. Placing your right hand just in front of your right shin. Reaching your left hand around towards your back foot. Can't talk today. And this may be as far as you go, and you're looking back at that hand. If you want to, try bending that back leg and grabbing your foot with your hand. You're reaching around from the outer of the foot, looking back to the foot, bending your knee in. You'll feel a lovely stretch up through the chest here, and of course in your thigh. You might want to bend further and put your foot into the crook of your elbow. Breathing into where you can feel it most. You might want to take it one step further and reach that front hand up and over to link with the back hand, and then look up. Breathing here, finding where it suits you today. Slowly releasing, coming out the way you came in. Lowering that leg down, hands back to the front of the mat. Tucking the toes of the back foot, stepping back into downward facing dog. Just walk out the legs here, find how you feel from one side to the other. This time, lifting, inhaling the left leg up high. Exhale, bringing it in between the hands, still lifted, nose to knee. And then placing your left foot to your right wrist, left knee, left hand, and lowering down onto the other side. Just glancing back at that leg to check that it's straight. Taking a deep breath in and lifting the chest up, looking up. And then slowly walking the hands forward, lowering onto the forearms. Just starting here and seeing how that feels for you today. Finding your breath, sending it to wherever you can feel it within your body, moving that oxygen through. This pose is said to be able to release a lot of emotions. You hold a lot of emotions in your hips. getting your psoas stretched is a really good release. So you may find that you feel angry in this pose, or all of a sudden you're overcome with sadness or happiness or stress or worry. And that's just your body releasing whatever you've been holding. I know it sounds kind of strange, you hold emotions in your hips, but a lot of stuff happens for women around their hips. And the way I started to really think that's probably true is you hold stress in your neck. Someone rubs your neck and you think, oh, that's tight, yeah, I'm really stressed. You clamps your shoulders up to your ears when you worry. Well, it's no different anywhere else in the body. And so this posture is a really nice release. So breathing into where you can feel it is one of the best things you can do. And just saying to yourself, I'm letting go. And it's okay to let go. And use your breath out as a release of anything that you have coming up for you. Reaching all the way forward, lowering down. Starting to walk the hands back up. Your left hand in front of your left shin. Reaching that right hand back. Bending that knee if you like. Grabbing onto the outer foot. Maybe going further, bending right in, tucking that toe into the crook of your arm. Maybe you're going even further and reaching that front hand up. Meeting the hands behind the head and looking up. Coming out of it the way you came in, lowering that leg down. Just rolling onto your left hip here, swinging that right leg around. Coming into butterfly, where your soles of the feet are touching. You may have your knees quite high. You might want to sit on a block or roll up a pillow just so you can get your hips up higher than your knees. And just finding your breath, lengthening the spine, inhaling in. And as you exhale, leaning forward, folding over, keeping the integrity in your spine. You're not hunching yourself over, but you're having that strength as you lower. Deep breaths in. Nice and long, filling right up through in the belly, rising into the chest. Exhaling, letting it all out. Coming back up, turning onto the side of your mat, straightening both legs out. And just coming into a forward fold. So inhaling, lifting the arms up. Exhaling, folding forward. Doesn't matter where your hands fall, you still want to keep that integrity in the spine. You don't want to be hunching yourself over just to touch your toes, but rather keeping that lift of the chest and folding forward. You might want to bend your knees to keep that spine nice and long. I've been doing yoga for years now and I have the tightest hamstrings. So for me, this is incredible. So this does benefits for me. It doesn't matter where your hands reach. Your head might be on your knees and that's awesome. But Just go to where feels right for you today. 2 deep breaths. Inhale in. Exhale out. Inhale in. Exhale out. Coming back into a cross-legged position. I was going to say cross-seated then. Huh? English today has been great. And just coming to a place of stillness. Finding your breath. You might like to pause the video here, or set a timer for yourself and just sit in stillness for 5 to 10 minutes. Or if you're ready to get on with your day, bringing the hands to the heart center. I bow to you. Namaste. Enjoyed that practice. I'd be really interested in hearing how you were feeling before you started to how you're feeling now. So pop a little note to me down in the comments below, and if there's any other types of videos you'd really like to see, please let me know. Hit that subscribe button, it is free and I'm posting new videos once a week. So namaste, have a great morning or night.